welcome back to Community Hotline. I'm Monica Weitzel, and I'm your host here at Metro East Community Media. This is our third segment of Community Hotline. I'm happy to end the show on an upbeat note here. We have with us Wee Win, who is the Executive Director of the Metro Toy Drive. Metro Toy Drive. Last time you were on, it was the Portland Toy Drive. What's going on?
Thank you. Well, first of all, it's so good to be back. And
it's
this is
good
just
to have
great.
you.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
We have a great crew, don't we?
What a terrific crew. And everyone back there, thank you so much. Anyways, yes, that is true. When I was here last, we were known as Portland Metro Toy Drive.
Right.
And since then, we've altered the branding to Metro Toy Drive for some very specific reasons. And perhaps first and foremost is the need for what we do is much greater than the Portland area. And that's so true.
Yes.
So by changing it now to Metro Toy Drive, it gives us the ability to expand our reach, our influence, and really there are families and even needy children. I've even been talking on the phone with children's hospitals as far south as the Southern California tip, asking for support. Wow. And
we're talking Metro. We're not talking just Portland Metro area. We're talking West Coast.
Yes, much larger. So yes, it's essentially moving in that direction. And the organization now has the goal of really serving a much wider, larger geographic territory, much greater demographic. And we do want to be able to lend support all up and down the West Coast, starting moving up towards Seattle, and of course moving as far down south into Southern California and hitting all the major areas and the communities along the way. Seattle,
everything
San Francisco, in between, yeah.
How do you do that, I mean, do you partner with other organizations that are in existence now? Is that how you do that, or tell me how that works?
Yes, in the last year, when we first started working, we essentially supported many other organizations and nonprofits, other Toy Drive charities.
Right.
And we still will continue to do so. However, we've gained some support and some help, some major help. Perhaps our most prominent supporter is Starbucks Coffee. They helped us last year.
Yeah.
It's a biggie. And they have offered, obviously, to support our cause again, which we're so grateful for. And even now we're in discussions with other major potential corporate sponsors who really do want to help our cause because the need is so great.
So tell me about the need itself. What are we talking about? What is it exactly that Metro Toy Drive does?
Metro Toy Drive, the mission of the organization is to raise donations, toys, and books for children, needy children.
Okay.
And really to do so more so than just around the holidays. A lot of people believe or are in the impression that a toy drive exists just for Christmas. And
right. That's when people think of it. That's
when
the time
people
of year that people,
yes,
it comes to mind.
Absolutely. And what I found is there are people in communities who need toys or books or things for their children, even during the non-holiday months.
Sure, well, of
birthdays, medical situations, illness, natural disasters.
Yeah.
That comes into play, and I don't know of any major organization as of right now that can answer such a need on a national scale on a year-round basis.
So you've not only expanded the area, you've expanded from just the holiday season to a year-round organization.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
You must be very busy.
Busy, I would say productive, just like you. We're not busy, we're productive. There's a difference between the two.
You're busy being productive. So in order to do this, you obviously, I mean, I see you everywhere. You're on Facebook and you're in the news, and you've really been active bringing this to the attention of our local community anyway. So in order to do that, you have an event coming up that's going to help to raise funds for this.
Absolutely.
For your organization. This is your Christmas in July?
This is our Christmas in July fundraiser.
Tell me about that.
This event it's going to be, first of all, very cool, very fun, very exciting.
If you're involved, I have no doubt.
We are going to debut our Toy Drive mascot. And it is a panda. Yes, it is a panda.
I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised?
No,
there must be a resemblance.
Yes, the panda in you is going to come out, yeah.
Yes.
So you have a panda, that's a good one, I like that.
Absolutely. It will be held at the Hotel Monaco in downtown Portland.
Very nice.
They've so graciously agreed to help us sponsor the event. And we are anticipating, at the very least, 150 to maybe 200 folks there.
Good.
It's an event that's open to all of our Toy Drive supporters, and for people even viewing this now, there's some who are very interested in what we're doing. I cordially invite you to come attend and to see what we're up to.
So when is the event?
It will be on Sunday, July 17th,
Okay.
from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m.
At Hotel Monaco.
At Hotel Monaco, yes.
And what can we expect at this event?
You can expect, let's start with the little bit of the glitter. There will be some on-site chair massage.
Nice.
There will be some live music.
Good.
In certain parts of the room.
Okay.
There will be a little bit of a stage up there with a podium. I'll be speaking with a lineup, which includes the Beaverton Mayor, Mayor Doyle, Portland Public Schools, who have agreed to help support our cause this year, which is fantastic.
That's nice to have them in your corner. That's good.
Absolutely. We're very appreciative for what they're doing. And also Starbucks Coffee will be speaking too.
Good.
And we even have a father and son volunteer duo from last year, Greg and his son Jack, who Jack is such a great example of children helping children.
Oh,
here's one child who has what he needs in life and is doing well, but he goes out there last season and volunteers with his dad to help us collect toys for other kids who he's never met.
That's the kind of story I really like to hear, because I'm a real big advocate of people volunteering. I think everybody needs to give back in some way, but starting your kids in young, show them that it's important to give back, and by golly, you get so much back yourself. You always get way more back when you volunteer than you ever give, and I think that's great that Jack is doing that. About how old is Jack?
Jack, I believe he's about 6 years old, right around there.
That's great. That's great.
It's fantastic.
Get them started young, and then it becomes a lifetime habit to give back to the community.
And you hit it right there on the spot. I envision a organization, a Metro Toy Drive organization that creates volunteer opportunity, not just for adults and businesses to get involved, but also for children.
Well, kids have their birthday party. Instead of, those kids that have tons of toys already that don't need them, have the kids bring a wrapped toy to give to the Toy Drive.
Why not? If you can instill and teach your children principles of helping other people at a young age,
it's huge.
You can only imagine what it'd be like when they were full-grown adults. And I think that is something that will be one of the perhaps the greatest accomplishments of the organization long term.
That's a huge gift to the community to be able to instill that.
Fun opportunities, obviously.
Yes. So then, going back to the event itself, Christmas in July, what do you need people to do? When they come to this event, there's, I can't say prices of tickets or anything on the air, but there are tickets available to go to it. Is that how you're doing that? Or do you buy tickets in advance? Do you just show up? How does that work?
This is a open invitation event.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Anybody can come?
Anyone can come.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. And please do come. We'd love to see you. Definitely, if you see me there, say hi. I'd love to meet you. For everyone who's supported the Toy Drive in the past, who's come to our past events, they've all received direct invitations and also open to their friends as well. Okay. We'll have our sponsors there and potential future sponsors there as well.
Are you collecting toys at this event or just raising money?
This is primarily a fundraiser for the organization. We are definitely open to accepting toys as well.
You have storage for all the toys that people may want to bring. Like during the year, are you collecting toys on an ongoing basis?
We are starting that now.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you for bringing that up. That's a lot of people are wondering, well, will you be doing that year round? And the answer is yes. If you bring toys, we will store them.
And sometimes the holidays are kind of a tough time for people. Even people that are pretty comfortable financially, sometimes things are tight in the holidays. So, there might be other times of year they have a little extra money. Maybe that would be a good time for them to be able to donate, So being able to do it year round and not just at the holidays might be a plus for everybody.
It's going to be great. It's going to remind folks 6 months ahead of the holiday season that there are people in need right now, and we can help. I do want to say we have some pretty incredible things coming up, and I can't say it on the air. It's not completely detailed out and official in pen yet. But I have no doubt that our organization is about to embark on and do some things in the charitable and the sponsorship world that very few people, if any, have even imagined would even come to pass.
So you're going to knock our socks off. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely, absolutely. And we rebranded to Metro Toy Drive. If you check out our Facebook, our Twitter, our YouTube, all at Metro Toy Drive, we are starting a new social media campaign. And we recently partnered with a great gentleman named Robert Caruso. He's a very internationally and nationally recognized as an influential social media expert and blogger.
Okay.
And he has agreed to help our organization,
Wonderful.
which we are very appreciative of.
I bet.
And so we are beginning a new essential chapter of our organization from Portland Metro to Metro Toy Drive.
That's great. Well, I know last year you kind of wowed everybody with the helicopter, Santa coming in on the helicopter. That was pretty impressive.
You know, we are going to bring the helicopter for another Toy Drive event again this summer.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
It is already. It just might happen in about anywhere between 3 weeks from now to as far as maybe 7 or 8 weeks from now. And if you follow our blog, metrotoydrive.com, sign up for our newsletter, or check out our fan page or our Twitter, we'll post the latest updates.
Wonderful. Is that still with Connect Aviation?
With Connect Aviation.
Wonderful.
And thank you, Michael, Ingo, pilots. They're so great. But yes.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, it'll be a great shebang.
Wonderful. You're very innovative in the way you approach the fundraising and the projects with Metro Toy Drive. I like that. It's not the same old thing. You kind of jazz it up a little bit.
You know, don't you have to see something that you've never seen before?
Yeah.
I mean,
it gets your attention.
You have to strike it in people's minds like, whoa, I didn't know that was possible. Of course it's possible. Why not? Why not? Don't say it can't be done. Say with the right help and support with our great local businesses and sponsors around town, and even more than just around town here.
Right. We're moving on.
Things are possible.
Good. You know, we're almost out of time, so tell me, what else do we need to know about the Portland Toy Drive? What is the most important thing you want us to take away from this?
We are definitely appreciative of everyone who has supported us, and we do want to express very passionately that we are looking for additional support in donations, corporate sponsorship, volunteers even, and we're setting things up. We're restructuring our organization and even our social media and online platforms to make it very conducive and very transparent for everyone to see all the work that we do. Most people don't know what goes on with toy drives during the off season. They don't know what happens with a toy once they drop it off, but we're going to show that to everyone.
I like that. Good. Well, you're doing great work. We're out of time, but I hope to have you on again later on in the year so you can tell us, what else is going on and give us the update on how the event went. And so, good job.
I'm excited to come back.
Yeah, thank you. Good. Thank you. It's always a pleasure having you here. Thanks. Thanks for watching this segment of Community Hotline. That is our show for tonight. And if you can come tune in next week, we'll have Multnomah County Animal Services coming on to talk about their Petlandia event. We also have East County Windwalkers who's going to talk about some good walking events they have going on in East County. So thank you for watching our show. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. You can check out the Metro Toy Drive on Facebook and all of our other wonderful guests. So thanks for joining us. And my name is Monica Weitzel. We'll see you next week.